Oh, let's check this out. Because this is the Brussels sprouts and cabbage, right?
Yes.
And then
we have red onions coming up. Red onion. Red onion. Beetroots coming up here. We have Southport white globe onions coming up over here. Just in a perfect line. And then we have carrots. Rainbow carrots coming up here. You can see them. Well, what I did was I mixed 3 bags of Vigoro 3-in-1 with one of the 60-pound bags of ProMix BX. Makes a very nice soil mix. Very light for the peppers. The concept is to put all the tropical peppers in these buckets, which are going to go underneath the tree. But I do plan on putting one of each type of pepper in the bucket either way. But once I get excess buckets, the rest of the tropical will go inside the bucket and go under the tree. And because the buckets are kind of raised off the ground, they stay nice and warm. Because pepper roots are very finicky. If you put them in the ground in Canada,
can get too cold.
They get cold. And the same thing, those big blue bins outside, we're going to clean out well too. Drill some proper holes in the low spot. You're aiming for about 16 holes around.
Which one is this?
Ooh, sweet Cuban L. Actually, this might be pretty good pepper. This is Trinidad Scorpion Chocolate. Ooh, did I plant a scorpion chocolate yet?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm gonna go look at the labels, man.
Oh yeah.
Ahi chuchacha. Chocolate CS. Carolina Reaper, Giant Orange Habanero, Cherry Bombs. Ghostly Jalapeno, Bolivian Rainbow, Giant Orange Habanero, 7-pot brain strain. I'm pretty sure this is an Ayuyo, yeah.
Yep.
That is an Ayuyo.
That's a scorpion something. Or scorpion. Yeah, I can't read the top word. Oh, I'm looking at the one next to it.
Where the hell did the label
Keep going.
go on this?
A little farther. A little farther. Turn a little more. I think I see it. Yeah, right there. Right there.
Oh, it says Zapotec, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this one is a scorpion. Something scorpion. Oh, what do we got there? Hot Asia. Oh, I can't read that.
Buid Asta Rojo. This is a yellow scorpion. Bubblegum 7 with something orange.
We'll take the Trinidad Scorpion chocolate.
That is a Trinidad Scorpion chocolate. We can do that. The Trinidad Scorpion chocolate basically is another one of these tropical types. And I want to be able to give it a little bit more dirt than the 3 gallons. So this is 3.5 gallons. So we're going to give it some good dirt. We're going to pack it down in the bottom first. Perfect. We'll toss in a few loose scoops on top of it. And basically we're going to mix a cup worth of bone meal with it.
In the oxygen game, we use this for making iron.
So basically we have our bone meal that we mixed, roughly maybe a little under a cup because it's a 3-gallon bucket, 3.5 gallon. So we're going to take our Trinidad Scorpion chocolate. Oh yeah, mad roots. So we just have to make a label for the Trinidad Scorpion chocolate. Break it up a little bit. Not much. We don't want it to suffer too much transplant shock. And it's not so root bound that it could be.
Need any more?
Of course. So we're getting about to the level that we want it to be. We've got it planted, and because it's very broad-leafed, this is going to be one of those plants that wants to be 50-50 sun shade type thing. And there we go. We got another one planted. Now all we need is a label for it. So for now,
You have a Sharpie?
I don't have a Sharpie.
You could just write it on the side of the
For
bucket.
now, just because, where did it go?
The cup?
The cup, yeah, it's that Trinidad Scorpion chocolate. So we'll just put that with that for now, so that basically we know exactly what type of plant it is, and we'll be able to properly identify it later. So next,
We're using this one?
I don't know. I'm gonna find one that'll fit in that
Oh, it's a smaller one.
one. That's a smaller one. This is obviously a bigger one because I put this inside that, and basically you got a lot more space. So we'll put a few loose scoops again. We'll mix another close to a cup of bone meal, Figaro 410-0. And let's go pick out another rare pepper from the collection. So next, we're gonna try to pick out another plant. Libyan rainbow. Peach butla. I have not actually planted one of these yet. This is a good one to keep aside. 7-pot Katie. I have not planted one of these either. And that is also a very nice looking plant that's going to end up going underneath the tree in the back. Oh, I've already got one of these planted. This is Bolivian rainbow again. I knew it as soon as I looked at the plant. This is a sweet Cubanelle. It is actually a very nice plant and could be grown in full sun. It's got thinner leaves and everything. We'll put that there for now. This is a caramel moruga. I don't think we have a caramel moruga.
I haven't heard of
planted
caramel
yet.
moruga yet.
Yeah. This is a giant orange habanero. Notice I have a nice orange habanero coming off of it so far. I've had a lot of problem trying to keep these alive. So basically one of these is definitely going into a big planter pot, as big as I can get. And basically the genetics is going to be kept alive and overwintered. See the black line? That is a Carolina Reaper. Current hottest pepper there is in the world. Except for maybe Pepper X or Dragon's Breath, which nobody seems to actually get. So I have about 25 different peppers that I planted. Plus I have a few other ones that I never bothered to put the seed because basically I got them too late. But effectively we've got 5 more pepper plants here that we're going to put into 3-gallon buckets that I'm going to overwinter. But eventually these are going to go into 5 or 7-gallon buckets and become 6 or 7-foot trees, I don't know. And basically I'm going to keep the genetics alive for each of these different type of pepper plants.
Very nice.
So anyways, basically I was picking through my plants, and one of my most prized possessions at the moment is this particular plant. This is a giant red habanero. And basically we've already taken this bucket. I've got 3 bags of Vigoro triple mix plus 1 big 60-pound bag of Pro Mix BX mixed inside this wheelbarrow. And basically we started filling this up, and I've put 1 cup worth of bone meal, and basically I've got the tag made out. So we have giant red habanero, and giant red habanero is going to go on this bucket. Giant red habanero. Anyways, we've got the giant red habanero, and we're going to sit there and take it out of its cup. So we're going to break it down a little bit, right on, and basically we're going to take this plant, we're going to put it in the middle of this, we're going to press it down, we're going to add more dirt to this. So we've added a good 8 or 9 containers worth of dirt to this. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to slowly lift the plant, because honestly pepper plants don't want to be planted deeper than where they sprouted from. So we're going to pack it down. Mix some more dirt with it, pack it down, mix some more dirt with it. So we've got the giant red habanero packed down, and it's all ready to go. We're going to add a stick to this and stake it up, and basically this plant is ready to go. It's going to go nuts underneath the shade tree in the back. So here we have a peach butte.
I'll go over here.
And basically we're going to turn around and separate this peach butte again from this cup. I use solo cups, and basically I've got slits cut in the bottom, and effectively we've got another beautiful ball of roots and everything going on. Not too overbound, but still root bound. And we're gonna put that in a perfect setting. So basically I've already had some soil added to the bottom of this. This is my usual mix of Vigoro 3-in-1, 3 28-liter bags mixed with a 60-pound bag of Pro Mix BX. It makes a very good moisture, very good soil mix and everything. And basically, so we're adding another few scoops of soil of this mix. And basically once we have this done, we're going to turn around and take our bone meal 4-10-0 and basically add a cup of this to this mix. Even though it's a 3-gallon pot, I'll still mix relatively close to a cup worth of bone meal to it. I'll mix it into the soil and basically add another scoop of soil or so. And once that's been mixed up properly and everything, I'm gonna take this peach butt. I'm just gonna break up the roots a little bit, although it really doesn't need it that much. I'm still gonna break it up a little bit. Plant it in the middle of this, press it down, add another scoop or two worth of dirt. That's pretty good actually. Press it down, and there we go. I'm just gonna label it accordingly. So I'm gonna take the label, peach butt. It's upside down, but peach butt. And there we go. I've got another one planted. Another plant planted accordingly. Now I've got the 7-pot Katy. Very thick, very beautiful leafed. Doesn't seem to have any pests that have gone after it so far. And if I pull it out, oh, look at that root structure. Beautiful root structure. I'll get out of the way of the light so you can see that. I can see the mycorrhizae and such. So I'm going to break it up yet again a little bit. So there we go. I've got it broken up a little bit. We're going to start packing up this bucket again. Okay, so that's pretty good so far. We've got it packed up. We're going to add another couple scoops again of soil. We're going to mix in the 4-10-0 bone meal again, roughly about a cup worth. I put 2 because this is roughly half a cup. So I'm going to mix it again. Then I'm going to take the plant. I'm going to put it smack dab in the middle and press down what I've got all around it. Then we're going to add another scoop or 2 of the mix. And even though I think it's planted a little bit deep, so I'm just going to raise it, and that'll help pull the roots up a little bit as well.
More?
Yep. We're going to add a couple more scoops. Go ahead, buddy. And there we go. We got another perfectly planted pot. And this was a 7-pot Katy. So we're going to write the label as such. So we have a label, 7-pot Katy. I'll just find somewhere that I could put the label on. And there we go. We got another potted plant ready to go. We'll bring it out in the backyard and give it some well water. And that one is ready to go underneath some 50-50 oddish light versus sun ratio that is more tropical, but keeps the humidity and doesn't have the direct sun on it so much. Thank you for watching.